y'all already got a few scrimmages in. Just who's kind of standing out to you so far that's really playing well early on?
Honestly, the group, they're competing. That's what we love right now. They are getting after each other. A little bit of aggressiveness and physicality and fouling, all the things that we love. But each and every day, just the entire group, they're getting better and better. I don't know if I want to right now say who stands out, but we've had a number of guys have really good days.
How does it feel like the newcomers fit in with this group?
Again, we're getting better. It's gonna take some work, which we expect, but when the guys are going out playing hard and they're playing together and they're competing, it's easy to clean up, some of the areas that we could be better in. Just our running habits, what plays do we call, what spots do we go to defensively, how to cover for each other. So those things are easy for us to clean up, but guys they're adjusted pretty well.
Hey, Willie, when y'all go to Australia, do you get a chance to kind of know these guys like on a kind of more personal level just because you're spending more time with them? Is that something that kind of comes with that?
Absolutely. That's one of the things that we look forward to with trips like this, is just getting to see a different side of our players, our staff, and you want to come out of a trip like this with a good connection and some bonds with your guys for sure.
And Willie, what have you seen out of Saddiq Bey so far?
It's been, I think, 18 months since he's played, but he's a really good basketball player. He has a high IQ. Defensively, he's physical. He can guard multiple positions. He's excited to be back on the floor, playing really well for us right now in our practices.
And how do you see him fitting in your rotation? Like a couple of years ago, you had a lot of taller wings like Najee Marshall. Didn't really have it so much last year. Is he going to be able to fill maybe that kind of role that you had a couple of years ago with those guys?
Yeah, absolutely. He fills that role well for us. I mean, he's a guy that has started plenty of games in his career. He's come off the bench some, so he's sort of that Swiss Army knife type of player. He can play multiple positions. He can score. He can post up. He can defend, rebound. Those guys, like Saddiq, they're extremely valuable to team success, and we look forward to him stepping on the floor and filling that role for us.
Do you already have a clear idea of your starting lineup? Because you have a lot of ways you could go.
We're working on some lineups right now. To your point, there's a lot of ways we can go with this, but we're going to work with our lineups, see what looks best for us, and then later in the preseason we'll make some decisions on that.
With the first-round picks, Micah Petey's kind of flying under the radar a little bit, but watching him play, he definitely stands out. What do you like about him so far? Again,
he fits sort of our core characteristics of how we want to play. He's, number one, a high-character young man. It starts with that. On the floor, he's extremely competitive. He brings toughness. He's a good defender. He's smart, make the right plays offensively, doesn't hurt you at all. And he may be flying under the radar, but not in practices. He is standing out big time. He's one of our guys that's doing really well.
How do you think Queen has responded to not being able to participate as much in the first?
It's killing him. It is killing him. I see it in his eyes, but he's doing everything he can from a rehabilitation standpoint. He's working, he's conditioning. And, when he's ready, we hope to get him back and get him on the floor and get him going.
I guess, what are y'all trying to do with him to help him kind of speed up that process of making sure he's ready once he's healthy enough to play?
Well, he's jumping in some of our drills. He can do some of that, just a little bit of up and down, working with some of the coaches kind of before practice, after practice. But, we won't rush him. When he's ready, we'll get the heads up, and when that happens, he'll be able to step in and have more contact.
And Willie, do you find yourself talking to Jordan Poole the most, or amongst the most out of the players you've got? When we walked in, I saw you sitting there talking to him, and he's a new guy. I guess he's going to be maybe the starting point guard for this team. So are you just trying to connect with him?
I plan on talking to all of our guys as much as I can. I talked about it yesterday, I think after practice or morning's practice. It's just the over-communication with our players, explaining them what we expect, explaining to them the why. That's what you saw with Jordan and I just now, is just talking through some of the details of practices, how he feels that he's getting better and better with this group. And we got a number of guys that can play, on the ball, off the ball. He's one of them.
You talked on media day about just how much we saw Z improve defensively last year, especially when he came back from the hamstring. How much does it change things for y'all when he's impacting the game the way he did last year on that end?
It changes things big time for us. It's an expectation when you step on the floor to hold ourselves to a standard defensively. Z has made strides in that area. We're going to continue to push each other to hold up that standard. But he's on the floor with guys that get after it, so he fits right in with that group.
What do you hope to see out of Jordan Hawkins year 3?
Just keep improving. Keep being solid defensively. He's a good rebounder. He's a guy that can make shots for us, that can score offensively. He can hoop. So we just want him to feel confident in what he can do on the floor. We'll continue to help out where we can and go out and hoop.
If you want to talk to everybody, you could do like musical chairs on the flight to Australia. Like spend some time speed dating.
A lot of time on that flight.
20 hours, I think I can get a lot accomplished communicating, but I'm sure it'll be guys sleep for 10 of those 20. But we'll definitely use this trip to just create that camaraderie with our group.